All right, so we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Women's Football Chat Live. Now, we have the second game of the evening and the last game that we'll be covering of the Champions League Group Stage, and it's Bayern Munich versus Arsenal. Arsenal versus Bayern Munich at Meadow Park tonight, obviously moved from the Emirates Stadium due to Arsenal playing in the Carabao Cup, and got us on double. But yeah, should be good tonight, Harry. Are you excited?
Yeah, not quite the packed out crowd of the Emirates, but still a very, very strong support for Arsenal at Meadow Park as these two sides battle it out for top spot in Group B. It's going to be very, very tasty. Only 1 point between them. So despite the fact that the head-to-head record looks horrid for Arsenal, it does not matter. It is as simple as if Arsenal win tonight, they will top the group. If Bayern Munich win or they draw this game, then Bayern will top the group. But yeah, going to be a good game. A symbolic victory this would be for Arsenal. They could get a big win tonight after getting hammered by Bayern Munich under Eidevall a few months ago. This would show a big turning point if they could get a positive result now under Slegers.
Yeah, arguably a stronger support here at Meadow Park, given that they are louder, given them more prominent in the game. And let's have a look then at the lineups to start tonight's game. We'll start with the home side, Arsenal. It's a 4-3-3 for Slegers' side, or a 4-2-3-1. In goal, Daphne van Domselaar keeps her starting berth. A back four of Fox, Williamson, Catley and Katie McCabe. In the midfield pivot, it'll be Kim Little alongside Kyra Cooney-Cross. On one side, Caitlin Ford. On the other, Mariona Caldente. Attack midfield belongs to Alessia Russo. And in the line, it's Stina Blackstenius. Good team. Surprised to see Russo deeper?
Yes and no. I think the thing is for Arsenal and Slegers, they want to rotate. They want to give out options. And Blackstenius and Russo have both played the last 3 games. So Russo dropping it deeper, I do think it is going to limit her impact, which is a bit weird because she's in incredible form. But overall, it makes it. Yeah, they're trying to get both of them in, and that's the best way to do it.
Indeed. As for Bayern Munich, it's a 4-2-3-1 in goal. Marmutovic, a back four of Gwyn, Vigosdottir, Eriksson and Hansen. In the pivot, it's Zadrozer alongside Georgia Stanway. Across the three, Bjorn, Damnanovic and Dahlmann. And leading the line, it's Pernilla Harder.
Yeah, again, another really strong team. Pernilla Harder, top goal scorer at the tournament, scored a hat-trick in the home game against Arsenal, and we're looking to get on the score sheet once again tonight. But 2 really good sides. Going to be a really, really competitive game. And as I said, winner tops the group.
Yeah, so let's have some predictions then. Do get involved in the live chat if you've got a prediction and stick it in there. We'll start here in the studio though. Harry, I'd like you to start. What are you going for as a prediction for tonight's game?
I am going to go for a draw, and I think we will see Bayern Munich top the group. I think it's a mixture between a Bayern Munich side who are very, very good, but an Arsenal side who have been in incredible form, yet to lose under Renee Slegers. They've been so good, and I think they've just looked really, really strong in every department of the pitch. So I'll go for a 1-1 draw. I think it'll be an Arsenal goal from Alessia Russo and a Bayern Munich goal from who else but Pernilla Harder.
Yeah, fair enough. I think Bayern are stronger here though, so I'm going to predict them to win. I'm going to say 2-0 Bayern Munich tonight. I just think they're going to edge out Arsenal.
Fair enough.
It will be an interesting game. I think it will be a close game, but as I say, I think they'll just about edge out Arsenal.
Yeah.
And I'll say goals from Pernilla Harder and Pernilla Harder.
Like it.
Really
fair
want
enough.
Pernilla Harder. Brace.
And
then she'll be on 8 from 6 games in the Champions League.
Yeah, the first team to beat Arsenal under Renee Slegers.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be a close game no matter what. Both sides playing some really nice football at the moment. And yeah, going to be really interesting to see if Arsenal can prove that they are playing better football and they can close that gap to a Bayern Munich side who looks incredibly strong when you see the starting 11 out there for the Germans tonight.
Jaden says Russo should lead the line. I feel she's the most likely to score out of all the attackers. I agree with that. I think they really should. I don't really understand the decision to
I find it weird that she would be deeper and Cante will be out on the left. Whereas we have seen it for the majority when they have played this season that Russo's played on the left hand side and Canadente's been in the middle, but we will see.
Yeah, potentially. Lucky says, "Hey lads, I'm predicting 3-1 to Bayern. Jayun predicting 3 to Arsenal." And Alex asks, "What is the most crucial position to strengthen for Arsenal in your opinion?"
Oh, that's a tough question. That.
Yeah. That's a really difficult question. I think their squad's actually really strong.
So yeah, it's a really good squad. Unless you're going to improve,
huge improvement.
Yeah.
So Kira Walsh comes into midfield is a huge upgrade. You know, someone like Lena Erberdorf, of course, would be a huge upgrade, but that's just not really going to happen.
I think unless you're signing a top world class player,
but who they're going to get.
Exactly.
I think there's much better than McCabe out there, but are they going to sign him? If Rolfo was to leave Barcelona, that could be a great pickup.
Potentially, yeah.
And using her and Caldente in conjunction could be very nice. It will be Bayern to get us started here this evening, though. At Meadow Park, and Bayern Munich get us underway. It's Arsenal versus Bayern Munich, match week 6 of this UWCL Champions League campaign. Or group stage. And it's Arsenal for Bayern in possession. Marmatovic goes to Gwyn. Ball goes long. And that's going to be something for Damian Jovic to chase. Damjanovic gives it out wide. It's going to be playing in the centre, but Pineda harder. Trying to work it into a move. Gwyn's shot is saved. No one can really get their foot on the ball there for Bayern Munich and take a shot. Dalman tries to put it back in there, but it's over the bar. But already Bayern probing the Arsenal goal.
Yeah, really good start, and it's a decent save from Van Donster. I think it's a little bit of a let-off, though. A goalkeeper saving a shot at their near post would prefer to save it down and out for a corner. Instead, saves it with her back leg and fires it straight back into her own penalty area.
Almost was a Clara Buell in there. So I think it's Buell on the left-hand side and Dalman on the right-hand side.
Yeah, Pineda Harder and Buell just couldn't sort it out between them.
Yeah, they tried to use Hansen, just doesn't really work.
Fast start from Bayern, though.
Yeah. So Arsenal with possession. There, Williamson, any time today. Drills it across to McKay.
I think struggling for
Well,
options.
the problem is that then invites Bayern on. Well, when you get your centre back to take it, you tend to then go to your goalkeeper, and the reason is your goalkeeper tends central, so she can play right or left. The goalkeeper takes the goal kick; they're very much forced to play to the right hand side or to the left hand side, depending where they take it. The reason you give it centre back is so she can give it to the goalkeeper, and then you play from that centre point. But smashing it out left, just behind McKay, so she's got to run back, inviting Bayern to press. Potentially, you draw the press, but you could also leave yourself in a very bad situation if they press incredibly well.
Yeah.
But yeah, Alex in chat saying that Eriksson and Vigos Dotter is one of the best centre-back pairings around. Yechen predicting 2-1 Arsenal. And Ryan Jean with a classic high full stop. Good to see you, Ryan.
Yeah, it's unfamiliar to territory, really. Meadow Park has been for Arsenal recently. Can't remember the last time they would have been back here. Would have been the UWCL qualifiers at the very start of the campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got used to the Emirates over the course of this half of the season. I mean, that is another foul. They're very aggressive, that.
Yeah. Fox.
Yeah, it's important Arsenal
Catley.
just get on the ball, get in control.
Okay, pass inside to Cooney Cross. Back to Steph Catley. And Williamson now surveying her options. Will drill that ball long. But that is unreachable for Mariona Caldente. So it looks to be two up front at times, or at least out of possession. Russo dropping into attack midfield occasionally.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see what impact that has.
Yeah, it's interesting. It is a difference. It is a change from the last couple of games.
And Bayern manager Alexander Strauss
His
is
side,
hoping they can keep up an invincible record in the Champions League. It won't be a perfect record, a blemish on their record, a draw against Valerenga. But other than that, they have been excellent in the Champions League this competition.
and they're currently in the midst of a very strong title fight over in the Frauen Bundesliga.
Yeah, indeed. It's been very competitive, as it always is, to be fair, between them and Wolfsburg. But you've got the additions of Bayer Leverkusen and Eintracht Frankfurt. Thank you for company up there as well, adding to the fight.
Yeah.
Here is Hansen, knocks out of play. Another Arsenal throw, another chance for Arsenal to put this Bayern side under the cosh. Here's Kim Little. Into Russo. Russo turns, wants to bring others into this game. Her pass back isn't great, but Arsenal do keep the possession ticking over. Leah Williamson now. Plays it inside to Cooney Cross. And now Catley. Alex says, do you guys still miss Magda in the Chelsea defence? I think Katusha Buchanan's come on leaps and bounds this season, look much better. I think right now we do, because obviously we've got Buchanan out injured, we've got Melis and Peme out injured, but I don't think massively we do.
No. It's great for Arsenal.
Knocks it wide, ball forward, looking for Russo again. Well, looking for Blackstone, sorry, but that is collected by Marmatovic.
Right idea from Karamtage, a little bit too much on it, moving it a little bit too quickly for Blackstenius to get on the end of that.
Yeah, let's see Bayern play out there. Magdalena Eriksson will lift that out wide to Gilia Gwyn. Pass inside to Zadrazil. Zadrazil trying to find Dalman. That will be a hard ask, though. So it looks like it's Clarabul on this left-hand side, and then Dalman on the right flank rotates a lot with Damjanovic.
Yeah.
Damjanovic and obviously Pernilla Harder leading the line. But you can see Damjanovic the first in the press there. And Lewis sends that ball over the top. Marmitovic will let that bounce into a penalty area so she can pick it up.
Yeah, good opportunity for her. Obviously with the unfortunate injury to Graves. So,
well, not injury, but illness.
Yeah, illness. But it's a good opportunity for her to step in and play some really important games.
Ford lifts the ball into the box. That's over everyone, though. Will be kept alive here by Alessia Russo. Now McKay twisting in and out. Will look to deliver the ball. That cross is blocked and out now for a corner. Down and getting in front of that one.
Yeah, good work from McKay down the left-hand side. Bayern they're struggling to get out at the moment.
Yeah, it's a really poor pass there from, I think it's Georgia Stanway actually. Dropping in to receive the ball. Anyway, corner for Arsenal. Have they got a routine?
Feels like there's something in the works.
They do lack threat from corners, don't they?
Yeah.
With Amanda Illestead pregnant at the moment. Ball into the box. Header on target and it's in. Marmatovic really should save it, but that is a goal for Arsenal. Stina Blackstenius opens the scoring. Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 0. Couldn't quite believe that slipped through the fingers of Marmatovic in the Bayern net, but it has. And that means that Arsenal win. They're leading this game by a goal to 0.
Yeah, a surprising little header, to be honest. I thought the ball had been cleared by Bayern Munich, but the FCC can see it's one back, to be completely honest. The corner goes in, and it's just...
Arsenal own goal in there.
Yeah. That's what's confusing.
Yeah, I thought it was Blackstenius, the way she celebrated, but no, it comes off of the head of the captain in there. Vigos Dotte.
Yeah, that's a poor way for Bayern Munich to concede there. I looked away. I thought that she'd just head the ball clear, but obviously head the ball backwards and caught her own goalkeeper out.
Chatley clears that out of play. And that's out now for an Arsenal throw.
Well, perfect start for Arsenal, but Bayern Munich will be very frustrated with that. That's a really poor way to go 1-0 down in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how that's gone in. How the centre half's got the header all wrong, and now the goalkeeper hasn't been able to react to the header.
Damjanovic tries to put that into the box. It's dealt with though. Okay, tries to clear it, and that's blocked out for an Arsenal goal kick. Monterrey has rare opportunity to win with 0 shots. Yeah, stick 11 behind the ball. And Arsenal will be free. Top of the group.
Yeah.
Without having a shot. But yeah.
That was
disappointing way for Bayern to concede there.
Really frustrating.
As you can ask, own goal. Yes, it came off the back of Vigos Dotte. And that's probably what caught the goalkeeper out. Marmatovic didn't think that ball would be heading back her way. Still should have dealt with it. I'll remain adamant in that view, but does at least go some way to explain. And there's a goal in the other game this evening. Juventus 1, Valerenga 0. Valentina Bergamaschi with the goal over there.
Yeah, Juventus, a disappointing group stage, really.
Well, yeah, I think they could sit the bottom of the group tonight. They won't at the moment, but they could.
They did really well to get through, and phenomenal to beat PSG in the qualifiers, but I think they'd like to make a bit more of a go of it.
Would Arsenal have been in trouble if PSG were here?
Yeah, I think so. Because they'd definitely put up more of a fight than Juventus in the
look at the current PSG team, and yeah, they've got... They have the Katoto.
Yeah, I mean, they'd have caused more issues than Juventus did, though.
But just look at that team, and I'm not inspired.
Especially that home game at the Emirates against Juventus. That was very comfortable for Arsenal. And the away game, I mean, the first half an hour was difficult, but after that, again, really nice.
Alex says the Bayern goalkeeper Mamatovic, Mamatovic is error prone. Has been error prone recently, but she's the national team goalkeeper now for Germany. I'm guessing she's taken that relatively recently off of Ann-Kathrin Berger.
Mm.
What happened to Merle Flurms, by the way? Because I thought she was relatively young, but I think I learned that she's not.
No. Well, the rain is falling at the moment over the UK. Disappointing way to end the day.
Well, she's 29, but I always thought she'd be the natural successor to Ann-Kathrin Berger, which never happened. And now Mamatovic is here and probably, as Alex says, taking the first team mantle.
Mm.
But yeah, that was an error, really. Got to save that.
Yeah. Arsenal very deep at the moment. I think Bayern they'll be, that goal will be frustrating to concede, but they still will fancy themselves in this game.
Well, I'm saying Berger is still number 1, but Aina is number 2 or 3. Fair enough. But yeah. Bayern coming forwards now. Nice combination down the right-hand side. Catley will see that out well, though. Good defending from Steph Catley. And what a turnaround we're seeing from Catley. Someone who I think we saw as a bit part player, a squad player, almost, well, not frozen out, but definitely not utilised well by Jonas Eidevall, to suddenly being a really key part of the defensive setup of this Arsenal side. And I think she's looked very solid under Renee Slegers, and good on her. I think it's exactly what they needed at the back. With Ruben Moy, it's too similar. Kadina wasn't really performing to start. So she had a few good games, but wasn't really performing. That Chelsea game particularly, she weren't great. And then, other than that, obviously Illerstedt at the moment, out injured. No, she's pregnant. I keep doing that with pregnant players, accidentally about to say, oh, they're out at the moment. They're not. They're just pregnant. Ford. Arsenal trying to win the ball back there. Bayern making it work though. Vigors Dotti. Back to our goalkeeper, Aina Mamatovic.
I mean, apart from the corner that's the own goal, Arsenal really have not threatened in this game.
Well, it's not like Bayern have been coming forward to loads, to be fair. It's just been a fairly nervous start for both sides. And I think, given that Arsenal have scored, there isn't such an emphasis on coming forwards.
Yeah. They'll
know that their job tonight is just to win. Result doesn't matter. Pretty football doesn't matter. Result matters. Performance doesn't matter. Pretty football doesn't matter. Get the result over the line. Get 3 points.
Yeah.
Ball down the line. Blackstenius tries to hold it up. Vigors dot it. Knocks it out of play. And that is out for an Arsenal throw. McCabe. Caldente. Back to McCabe. Cooney cross. Leah Williamson. Now Fox. Fox combines nicely with Williamson. Catley. Not Catley, sorry, Fox. I don't know why I thought that was Catley. Miles out of position. I've just seen Fox play the pass, but there we go. Here's Adrazil on the ball now. And that's great pressure for Arsenal to win it out the pitch. Blackstenius' touch is loose though, and Vigors Dottir smashes it clear.
Really weird game.
Neither side can control the football.
No.
Just been very, end to end so far.
But it's weird because it's like, it's not end to end in the sense that both sides are getting forwards having shots. It's just like, Bayern Munich get the ball into Arsenal's half
and then just lose it.
Yeah,
suddenly.
It's just a really bizarre. Someone needs to, this game's there for the taking. one of these sides can take this game by take control of this game
Cross
and run away.
has won the ball back well there and will drive it through this Bayern team. Releases it now to Stina Blackstenius, who holds on a little too long, and that's a good tackle from Gwyn.
I don't really know why Slegers is trying to shoehorn Blackstenius and Russo in together. It's the one thing that didn't work under Val. She hasn't done it before, and now Slegers has done it in the last couple of games. And Russo's been in brilliant form. And I really don't think Blackstenius has done anything.
Evolving into Ida.
I don't get why. I really don't get why she's trying it.
Look out next week. She'll be shouting at fourth officials and
wearing beige coats.
Shite cardigans.
I don't get what it is. Just play Freedom Arnhem. Or just play somebody.
Handsome. Zadrazil. Vigersdottir. Now Zadrazil. Back to Vigersdottir. Sorry, Eriksson. Now Vigersdottir. Lifts that ball over the top. Manages to pick out Hansen, who can't quite get it under control, and it's Arsenal's ball once again. Kim Little can't keep up with the pace of play there. Cooney Cross winning it back, though, wonderfully. Van Domselaar. Now Catley. McCabe. Catley. Lifts it into Ford. Good touch, and then gets upended there. Cooney Cross. And now they'll look to play out Arsenal, though, because there's space on this right-hand side. Fox brings it narrow, though. We're back to Williamson. And all the space has disappeared. There's so much space on the right side for Fox to drive into there. Essentially took the ball really narrow.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely ball in behind, and Russo will get there. Not good enough in there from Eriksson. Russo cuts it back. Cut out well by Vigersdottir. But Arsenal never looked the better side to start proceedings here. Ignoring the goal that Vigersdottir scored for them. That's put down nicely by McCabe. Felt Cooney Cross. That settled quite nicely for a shot. Bit of a distance to it, though, and she tried to play a pass. Cut out. Bayern coming forwards now, though. That's not dealt with there by Catley. And Pernilla Harder is breaking away, and haven't we heard that before? Damjanovic sprays it wide. Dalman has given up on that very early. That rolls out of play.
Yeah, I just need a little bit less on it.
Is it incredibly windy at Meadow Park or something?
I think so. You can see that corn
Because
slough.
the ball is just going everywhere at the moment.
Yeah, it is really bad weather at the moment.
But then you'd think, well, keep it on the surface.
Yeah.
Don't be spraying it about. Just feels like the basics have gone out the window.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
I like the fact Arsenal have to extend the bench. They have to bring a fold-out bench just there since their staff is down.
Because non-league teams won't have stuff like that. And of course, this is the home of Bromley?
Bournemouth,
that's it.
Play it down for Bayern. Not sure what the problem is.
There's Damjanovic, who is down holding her face. Harder. Encouraging
Now,
up to
I would take a prediction that Katie McCabe's done something here because this wasn't the
That
first.
was just something so outlandish.
Must be not something off the ball. We're gonna have a look.
Yes, she has thrown her on the floor. And the liner, who is right there,
Missed all of it.
just went, stop. Don't take the throw. We need to get this guy. Damjanovic needs to get up. What insane. That's an obvious yellow, no?
Yeah.
Unprompted, McCabe has just dragged a player to the floor. And this is now, we're starting to see the pattern re-emerge. Start of this season, McCabe has really cut out these immature, childish acts. The last 3-4 games, though, they're creeping back in. We saw it on Ireland international duty a lot in that Wales game. She easily could have been sent off. I think we saw it at the weekend where she almost gave away a penalty for her antics. I think this is now starting to become a pattern again. And she's got to curb it because she was doing so well with it. With those stupid fouls and needless fouls. And now they're creeping back into her game.
Well, that's an unnecessary one there.
What's she achieved?
Why not mean taking the throw?
Could have easily got a yellow.
Yeah.
Marmatovic sends it long.
Ooh.
Williamson slightly caught out by that one, but recovers well. Catley will bail her out. Nice pass into McCabe. McCabe into Cooney Cross. Cooney Cross short of options. Forced back here. Good pressure from Bayern. Forcing Arsenal back. Pushing them back into their own penalty area. Here is Daphne van Dontselaar. Williamson. Fox fighting for possession, and that is a free kick.
Yeah, still as scrappy as it was in the first 10-15. Just one side needs to settle. And if that happens, they will go on to win this game. They will take control of this match.
Yeah.
But neither side can take control.
No, you're right there. Catley. Not a bad ball forwards. Cut out well, though, by Georgia Stanway. Zadrazil goes back to Gwyn. Gwyn manages to find Marmatovic, but Vigors dot here now, and that is an ambitious pass smashed at Gwyn. Error-stream performance from Vigors Dottir, and it almost resulted in Arsenal finding a second goal. Wayward effort, though, from Mariona Caldente. But they've been, I mean, particularly Vigors Dottir, shoddy at the back by Munich.
Yeah. Another error, and was nearly pounced on by Arsenal. And a bit of a better shot there, probably could have punished. Yeah. Well one back by Caldente, and Russo, the form she's in, you'd expect that to potentially find the top corner.
Sorry, yeah, Russo's effort, not Caldente's. But here is Magdalena Eriksson. Back now to Marmatovic, and that is Arsenal's first shot of the game. I will remind you, they are leading this game by a goal to nil. Damjanovic brought down there for little reason by Kim Little. And, well, she seems to be feeling the effects of that as well. Yeah. And I think that might be her last action of the evening. Little struggled again today. It's been a season of difficult performances from Kim Little. Here, Damjanovic just gets away from her. And she knows if she doesn't bring her down, Damjanovic is running up. I mean, she should trust Kyra Cooney Cross to come across more. But, yeah. That's another one for Kim Little there. We've seen it quite a few times this season where she just gets caught out and either chooses to make the foul or feels like she has to make the foul. Stanway helping her back to her feet, and she's all right to continue. Just winded, I think, after that one. Looked more serious after she charged into someone and then went down. But
well, it's one of those weird ones where like you make the tackle, gets on with it, and goes, "Oh, hang on."
Handsome. Buell goes back to Eriksson. Eriksson now looking for an option. Vigors Dottir. Now Georgia Stanway. Sprays it wide. Clara Buell. Darts inside. Opens it up. It's not a bad shot. It's headed away by Catley. It's going to drop for Gwyn, who just puts it over. But that was good football from Bayern. Yeah. Clara Buell looking lively on this left-hand side here.
And that's the thing, when Bayern do move the ball around.
Jimmy's inside. Ford commits. And that's a good effort. Headed away. Gwyn, got to keep that down, but it's not bad.
When Bayern do get the ball moving, they can cause some issues, and they've got players like Buell who can, tear any defence apart really. And it was a lovely ball in. Shame no one could get on the end of it.
Yeah.
We got a flat ball.
And Williamson not happy with the football.
Looks alright to me, but they'll be getting another one.
Shame the UEFA official doesn't boot it on, flaring his blushes potentially. But it will be.
It's not like non-league where the assistant manager gets it out and lays
volleys
it
one, and that's there it goes. Oi!
Yeah.
No, none of that. And on the DAZN fan zone, 49% think Arsenal will make the Champions League final.
Have to be drunk.
Well, I mean, you put on a stream of Arsenal fans, how far will Arsenal go? And shockingly, the result is that Arsenal will do well.
I'm guessing winners wasn't an option.
It's not, is it really? You never know. Here is Pernilla Harder, forced back there by Cooney Cross. And that pass almost cut out there by the Aussie. Gwyn finds Georgia Stanway. Stanway looking left as the space opens up. Magdalena Eriksson. I'm liking Stanway dropping between the centre halves. I'm liking Zadrazil, and they form this sort of diamond defensive shape.
Mm.
It allows both your fullbacks to get high, who are both quality players. In Hansen and Gwyn, both quality attacking players. That means they can overload effectively. And I love the little diamonds. It's a secure out of possession shape.
Mm.
Now you should take notes. Gareth Taylor might be helpful.
Yeah, rather than just send her up front.
We've got the verb and run up front. Bernie says, if Arsenal make the final and win, I'll stop watching women's football.
That's quality, that.
No, if it was under Idaval, I'd agree with that. But
Yeah, that's it. Because that was,
if Mark Skinner wins a Champions League,
yeah.
I'm done.
I mean, the fact Mark Skinner's won an FA Cup is enough to make me consider leaving the sport. Imagine Mark Skinner won the Champions League. I can't, because it's never going to happen.
Gwyn, Zadrazil tries to put it into the box. It's blocked. Gwyn, that is not a particularly good effort, but there was a block in there, to be fair. I thought it was a bad cross, but no, it was blocked. That's out for
horrendous
corner.
Cross.
Well, I just thought she'd call it wrong, and with the winds, you know.
Yeah.
It could have happened.
Very strong wind blowing down the pitch.
Yeah. Bayern in-swinger, you never know it.
Yeah. I think Bayern are with the wind.
It's going to be an outswinger.
Why would you try and outswinger in this wind?
Maybe you might knuckleball.
Tell her to aim at the halfway line.
In towards the back post, and that looked like an Arsenal head that met it. But it doesn't matter anyway, it doesn't go out of play. McCabe gets there, competing with Magdalena Eriksson, and she has managed to win there a goal kick.
Yeah, good defending that from McCabe. 26 minutes in. Arsenal leading. But apart from that, not an electric start.
No.
But you feel Bayern have been working their way into this game. Oh, why do I say anything? It's a dreadful
This
pass.
plays fast there from Zadrazil, and it's an Arsenal throw-in now on the far side. The Bayern manager Strauss demanding more from his players, and then he realises he has the ball to get back to the Arsenal players. Here's McCabe.
Yeah, those Bayern players really not enjoying the British weather.
No, they've also had to bring an extra few seats for the subs. Now here is Stina Blackstenius. Gives possession back to Dalman. Now Bayern will look to play. Figures Dottir. Mahmoud Savic under pressure from Ford. Plays out well. Good touch from Damjanovic. Dalman. That's a good claim from Daphne van Domselaar.
Yeah. Came out, got it. Sharp. And now Arsenal look to build again. Oh. What we stopped for? Catley.
Catley is crouched over here. Does look to be feeling some discomfort. Referee calling over the physios.
Yeah, it's always weird when you see a player down injured when they're not on the deck.
And trying to assess what the issue is. I think it might be something to do with her neck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either that or the physio's just holding her tenderly for no reason. In which case, I have questions.
Yeah.
She's explaining I think she got struck in the head by the ball. Or by another player. Might have been McCabe. Don't want to rule it out.
I ain't tell you, mate.
Let's see. I know it was just the elbow there of Damjanovic. May have been the culprit.
Yep. Arsenal having a bit of a meeting in the middle of the pitch. That's Little, Fox, Cooney, Cross, Williamson and Van Domselaar. Interesting what those four are talking about.
The weather.
Yeah.
The darts.
Maybe.
You never know.
Yeah, Catty looks to be alright to continue. Great to see. Yeah, 15 minutes left this first half. Bayern will be hoping to find a way back into this game.
So drop ball for Bayern. Oh no, for Arsenal.
Yeah.
And this is a third different player that's going to take it, as McCabe has it. And Arsenal will play. Williamson.
McCabe would love the old drop balls. Where the ref would just drop it and two players just kick into each other.
Do you know when Wayne Rooney did one of
Yeah.
those and just flew through someone got a red card? That would be McCabe. Little being pulled back there by Georgia Stanway. And Stanway will have a talking to for that.
I like the fact the referee.
Oh, thanks to the people putting the love hearts in the chat. We'll
Oh,
get
yeah.
involved with that. If you want to react to the love heart,
Well,
feel free to do
it's the
so.
festive period. It's the time for
It is. If only we had
sharing
some
love and
emojis or something.
yeah. Me as with a Santa hat on.
Yeah. We were doing a stream closer to Christmas. I mean, this is about as close to Christmas as you can get.
It's
7
like-
days.
Yeah, last time I took away 4th, emotional.
Yeah. You're going to break down in tears?
Maybe.
We'll see.
I might be going to get
If Peter Hart
out of
scores
this
that-
game.
It's unrelated, but you might cry.
Miss
If
me.
Peter Hart scores a hat trick, I'll break it down in tears of joy. But yeah, all forwards headed down there by Leo Williamson, and now here is Caitlin Ford.
Loads of space.
Well, Hansen caught out of shape.
Rushed
That is-
it.
Yeah, blocked. I'm not really sure why she just decided to smash that into Magdalena Eriksson.
Last time Ford
I
was here,
don't
she
know
scored a
if he
hat trick.
thinks that Eriksson is opaque
Maybe.
or what.
But Caitlin Ford, 3 goals, 1 assist on her last trip to Meadow Park.
Yeah.
One back on McCabe, gets involved in a bit of an altercation, but comes away with the ball. Catley getting caught on the ball, somehow still has possession. And Arsenal recycle it back.
30 minutes here. Obviously, the scoreline suggests Arsenal are in front. Well, no, the scoreline says Arsenal are in front, doesn't suggest it. But who would you suggest to play the better football here?
No one, to be honest. Bayern have had 2 shots, Arsenal have 1. Been a really messy game.
Yeah, I think there's still been some nice passages of play.
Yeah.
It's been that both sides have defended quite well, and then just the final ball's not really clicked for either team yet. But I think Bayern have looked more threatening, but Arsenal had more of the ball.
Get the right
So
players.
when Bayern win it back, they're in the Arsenal third.
Get the right players in the right areas, and both sides cause a lot of issues.
Well, Bayern with the ball high at the pitch there, and I think you could make a claim that that is a fair challenge from Zadrazil. Well, maybe not. Catches Mariona Cardente. Here is Russo. She's not suited to that role, is she, Alessia Russo? I really don't get why they're playing her there.
No.
If you want to give Blacksenius a game, fine, but just play someone. Just bench Russo for a game, I guess.
Yeah.
But I just don't really understand that.
Or just don't play Blacksenius because your striker scored 6 goals in 5 games.
We've got to play the match 3 times in the space of 8 days, I think, last week.
And you just tell your Blacksenius to lump it because I'm sure Blacksenius would accept it. And understand that she couldn't deliver that kind of performance. It's bizarre.
Beating of the ball up there,
And it means you've got players like Frida Marnham, who had an incredible campaign, just sat on the bench. She probably enjoys the rest, to be fair.
Yeah. Or an opportunity for Rosa Kafaji,
Yeah.
whose opportunities this season have been few and far between, especially since Slegers has come in. You know, you'd think that would be one of the players Slegers would give an opportunity to. But alas. But he says, so as it stands, Chelsea could be facing Bayern, Wolfsburg and Man City. Or we can't play all 3. But we will face one of those 3, yes.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Here is Georgia Stanway. Moves it wide. Gilligan and Arsenal would be able to face either Manchester City, Real Madrid or Wolfsburg.
Oh, wow. Cross-turn shot there.
Van Doncelar.
Yeah.
Which is the most favourable for Arsenal? Wolfsburg, City, or Madrid?
Madrid.
Fair enough.
Maybe Wolfsburg.
I mean,
the pop factor.
Being first in the group does feel very crucial now for Arsenal, because if not, they play Chelsea, Lyon, or Barcelona.
Yeah, I feel like we're in a position last night where, with Chelsea losing, with Arsenal in second, and with Barcelona in second, where it didn't matter between first or second.
I still think that
It's all hands on the goal.
I know, Bayern not scored there. I still think that you look at the C2 sides and you say, well, you know, Bayern Munich, Wolfsburg, Manchester City, Real Madrid. None of them are exactly simple games. I think Arsenal would take Real Madrid though.
Yeah.
I'm honest right now. I think they win that game. I think Wolfsburg will be close, really close actually. Arsenal City is a difficult one to call because I thought Arsenal were better at the start of the season, but we've not seen Arsenal under Slegers play against Man City. Obviously, City did get the draw in that game, which was probably undeserved. But
A Barcelona Bayern Munich game will be very tasty.
oh yeah, yeah. At the moment, it's looking likely we're going to get an all-English affair, which is a shame. But when you consider there's a 66% chance that Chelsea do play an English side, and the other option is Wolfsburg.
Mm.
Oh, because Arsenal come through.
Yeah.
So, but there's a 66% chance that City play an English side.
Yeah.
Or Lyon. So it's not really better either way for City. Yichem says I want to see Arsenal Madrid. What's your dream draw then, Yichem? Because that would leave Chelsea with either Man City or... Oh, no, they could play
Bayern Munich.
or Wolfsburg.
Yeah.
But it would mean... Who... I can't remember. Oh, Bayern would be able to play as well. The other teams would then be down to just two. But yeah, as it stands, Arsenal would top the group. Juventus would be third, 6 points. I think that would, in next year's qualification system, would put them into the UEFA.
Is that going to work?
The UEFA Women's Europa Cup. Yeah, there's an odd qualification system. I think we'll do a video on it explaining it for people that don't get it. I mean, I don't yet, so I need to read it 100 times until eventually I get it. But yeah, it's basically teams that qualify for the Champions League but lose in the playoffs before the tournament will be in that, and so will teams who get knocked out of the Champions League, I think.
Mm.
But I don't know if it's third place teams or quarter-final losers. Sorry, the playoff losers.
Right, yeah.
So, obviously next season we will move to the league format. This is the last group stage, which I'm kind of glad for, because we've reached match week 6 here. And while obviously first and second are able to compete against each other, there is no...
Every single group is
the
decided.
stakes aren't that high. Because you're through, regardless.
What to say?
It's in the near post. It's a big stop from Daphne Van Domselaar.
Best move of the match.
Big save.
Best move of the match from Bayern Munich. They move it lovely down the right-hand side from their throw-in. Lovely ball down the byline. Falls to Hara, who does really well to beat Williamson to it at the near post. And a huge save from Van Domselaar. I mean, the weather is really making this difficult for Gwyn Saker's corner.
I was going to say, it is raining sideways out there. Ball in, and it's there for Bayern. A well-executed set-piece routine draws them level here. They swung it to the back post, headed back across goal, and poked home there by Magdalena Eriksson. Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1, and Eriksson points to her head. Wants her players to focus for the last 7 minutes here. Stanway at the back post. Looked like she might have headed it across the line. I think it might have taken a touch off Russo, though. Kicked up in the air, and Magdalena Eriksson was on hand to see it home.
Corners in this weather are always going to cause an issue. And Bayern Munich managed to work one well. Very flat and straight delivery, straight to the back post and then bundled home. But Bayern don't care. They are level in this game. And the few Bayern fans that have made the trip to Meadow Park tonight will get to watch something in the pouring rain. That's a big goal. Utilising the weather and the set-piece routine to find the back of the net.
Yeah, because they're Arsenal facing a barrage not only from the players that are crowding around the goalkeeper, but from the weather, from the rain, from the wind.
You can't read the ball either.
It's difficult there to be strong, be valiant, and Bayern put the ball on top of them. And they can't deal with it. Well executed set piece routine and Bayern draw level.
Yeah. Big old Eriksen against Arsenal. A lot of Chelsea fans would like that.
Yeah, almost as much as the harder hat-trick in the reverse fixture. Remember going to the Emirates the weekend after and chanting about Penila Harder.
Great ball from
Especially the
Buell.
focus of this attack. Wing can't get under control, but it's out for a throw-in.
So now as it stands, Bayern will top the group and Arsenal will be second. And suddenly Arsenal will get one of Chelsea, Lyon or Barcelona. And then it gets very difficult in the quarters.
Yeah.
I think in Arsenal's position, it's important they top the group.
Yeah.
Because at least for City, they dodged Barcelona.
Now Stanway. Well, that's the thing, isn't it, for Chelsea, is that when you look at, obviously they've had a nice group stage, but it does mean that their opponents are probably, I think if you're looking at one of the last 8 you'd want to play, Chelsea would probably be Real Madrid.
Yeah.
But obviously that can't happen because they met in the group stages.
Yeah, Wolves, again, you say Wolfsburg, but Wolfsburg in a Champions League quarter-final, you don't want to be near that.
As you said, Chelsea skipper scores against Arsenal. Indeed, she does. Magda's still proper Chelsea, says Bernie. She is indeed. Ball in behind, and Damjanovic will give it chase. Catley will try and see it out, and she does so successfully again. All sped up so
Nothing's
quickly
holding
there,
up on this pitch.
That's the thing to bear in mind. Meadow Park won't be fully equipped for something like this. Of course, the Emirates would be a much nicer surface.
Hopefully it doesn't get too bad.
The fans there are being treated to the same result so far, 1-1 between Arsenal and Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup.
They'll equalise then.
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus with the goal. Fitting, given how close we are to Christmas.
Yes. Carente, superb hold-up play to Russo.
Goes wide now into Caitlin Ford. Ford wants to take players on, puts it across the box, and almost another own goal for Bayern Munich. Zadrazil blocked it wildly towards our own goal, comes off the bar, and it's all smiles afterwards. But it's almost another
brilliant ball from Ford.
Disaster.
Just asks questions and nearly gets an answer.
Magda on hand to deal with it, but what the hell are they doing?
Zadrazil from the penalty spot pokes it to his own net.
Arsenal need to stop getting in the box and just cross it instead and wait for Bayern to put it in the net.
Great ball in from Ford. And Zadrazil, wow. Very nearly an accident. And luckily, it was Eriksen it fell to after he hit the bar and not a player in a red shirt.
Ball into the box, headed towards goal, cleared away by Zadrazil.
This time in the right direction.
Indeed. Russo, that's taken off Caldente, and they can look to break now. And unfortunately, that pass not coming off there for Damjanovic.
Minute and a half then. Left of a half. It's definitely sprung into life in the last fight. Since that Bayern Munich goal has kind of just kicked this game into life. And, it's been pretty decent since that goal. Because, as you say, Arsenal have now got to push forward once again.
Yeah.
Another lot. I think trying to play long passes Arsenal in this weather just will not work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is set up nicely though. We're going into the second half as it stands. It's very, very competitive and still all to play for.
Here is Caitlin Ford. Holds it up well. Little. Pass from I thought Fox and McCabe have switched sides. I was confused there because that looked like Fox at left back. Yeah, they have stopped twice. I don't know, it's just momentarily. But
you shall find out.
ball forwards from Marmotovic. Here is Williamson. Now back to goalkeeper Van Domselaar. Urberdorf back from injury. Says Alex will be for Zadrazil is crucial for Bayern next year. Zadrazil's not a bad player though. I mean that was a silly mistake, but Vigersdotter isn't a bad player, and she made a mistake a moment ago. So players make sense. I don't know what Bayern are doing, but yeah, 2 minutes of additional time by the way in this game. Zadrazil's got to hold on to that ball. Tries to out the line. Does win a throw that came off an Arsenal player, and now Arsenal's fullbacks will swap back round.
So it felt very weird watching those two
Confusion is
play.
over.
Yeah.
And so now here is Gilles.
Bayern goal for half time to completely flip this game on its head.
Harder. Damjanovic. Gwyn. Damjanovic. Now Vigersdotter. Lovely ball through the lines from Vigersdotter. That will just go straight through to Daphne Van Domselaar. Magdalena Eriksson, Stanway.
Yeah, Bayern looking to build. Finish the half strong. It's been a really good 5-10 minutes from them.
And they're trying to find Clara Buell here, and that is a corner for Bayern. I'm not sure Fox realises that had come off a teammate.
Well,
and she let that one go.
Already scored from one corner, looking to score from another. They've gone short with this one. And they've somehow managed to keep the ball on. And they've won them. That's it.
No, that has gone off. And that is half time here at Meadow Park. Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1. Arsenal took the lead in somewhat fortuitous circumstances. That lead was taken away from them when Bayern Munich scored a good goal from a well-worked set piece. So first half, it was a little bit messy. Neither side really able to handle the conditions, but it is all square going into the break.
Yeah, weather playing a big part. And a really scrappy game. Arsenal's goal coming off the back of the Bayern Munich captain, and then Bayern's goal coming from a corner that was taken by the wind and then bundled home at the far post, eventually by Magdalena Eriksson. But yeah, a half that struggled to come to life in the early stages despite that Arsenal goal, but towards the end of the 45 minutes really sprung into action with Bayern Munich finding the back of the net and then looking to push on, which also allowed Arsenal to start to come forwards and put a bit of pressure on. But 2 goals from 2 corners, and yeah, we are level at half time. A really interesting half of football. And work to do for both sides. Arsenal, though, are the ones up against it. As it stands, Bayern Munich would top the group and therefore get a slightly easier seeding. Arsenal have to win tonight if they want to finish first. But overall, they're qualified. And still, obviously, if the results stayed the same, it would mean they'd avoid another defeat and remain unbeaten for one more game under Rene Slegers. Which would be an incredible achievement in itself. But yeah, work to do for both sides. They want to get the win. A really bizarre game to talk about, really, because I think for the first 20, 30 minutes, it was very scrappy. Both sides couldn't really create any clear-cut chances. You know, they did. They both enjoyed periods of possession, but I don't think it really benefited them to actually get on the ball and to try and cause the other team problems. But yeah, overall, I think neither side would be too frustrated with how the half went. I think Arsenal would have liked to hold on, see their 1-0 their 1-0 lead through to half time, but at the end of the day, they were pretty fortunate to be in the lead anyway. So yeah, they'll take a draw. It's been an evenly contested game. I don't think I'd say either team deserves to be winning, neither team deserves to be losing. So all to play for in the second half, really, and that's exactly how we want to see it. We want to see these tighter games be really close, be really competitive, and this is what we were expecting going into tonight. We knew these two sides the gap had been closed by Arsenal, and I think that is the main thing to analyse, is the way that in this first fixture Arsenal just got torn apart. How in this game clearly they are on the level of Bayern Munich, and that is a big positive for Arsenal fans, for Arsenal players, for everyone involved. The fact that the Gunners are now competing with Bayern Munich, whereas a couple of months ago they got torn to shreds by them, it's a really positive sign. But a long way to go. Big 45 minutes coming up, and two sides that are playing really nice football. And I do think towards the end of the half, Bayern Munich probably were the better team, and that might not mean anything, but that could come to light in the second half. But a big 45 minutes coming up, the last 45 minutes of this year's Champions League group stage, and the last 45 minutes of our streams in 2024. This is our last live stream this year. It's been an incredible year, but yeah, big second half coming up for many reasons. I just hope it lives up and it's going to be a really, really competitive one. I did predict 1-1, so it does finish 1-1, then yes, my prediction will be right, but it would be a shame because they would see no more goals. Bernie says, thoughts on Emily Fox? I think Fox is a brilliant player. To be complete, I think Fox is a top quality right back. Does a really good job. I think contributes well in both thirds of the pitch, but more defensively, just really solid. And what Fox does is Fox allows you to then bomb McCabe on. Fox tucks in and plays more narrowly, and you get that kind of back three shape, and it allows Katie McCabe just to absolutely throw herself down the left-hand side. So not only is Fox a really good player in her own right, but she also enables Katie McCabe to play to her best, because it means that she can just run down the line, put really good crosses in, and not worry too much about covering back and defending. So I really like Emily Fox. I do think that she is a good player. Eddie saying the weather was a major factor in a game lacking in quality. Yeah, the weather has played a big part. Both sides scoring from corners, which says a lot, to be completely honest. But yeah, overall, an entertaining half of football.
Yeah, it's quite difficult to see any high quality when the game where the weather has such an impact on the game. So that's probably why. But to be fair, there has been some nice passages of play when they have managed to get the ball down, when they have managed to create opportunities. I think Bayern have played some particularly nice passages. There was that opportunity for Pernille Harder that forced a really good stop out of Daphne van Domselaar. So I think there has been some nice passages. Overall, though, as Harry mentioned there, the quality has been slightly lower. The touches have been going, the passes have been going straight. The touches have been pinging off everywhere. It's been quite an interesting game to watch. John says, hoping both sides will go for the win in the second half. Yeah, well, that's the thing now, because obviously Bayern at 1-1 can see this out and they'll top the group. As for Arsenal, they've got to go for it at some point. I think if Arsenal score, this game comes to life, because suddenly we get to see Bayern coming at Arsenal, which I think would be really interesting. I think Arsenal coming at Bayern would also be interesting. I just think Arsenal can struggle to break down teams, and I think it would be easier for Bayern to defend Arsenal than it would be for Arsenal to defend Bayern. So I'd be intrigued. I would be more intrigued to watch Arsenal defend Bayern again. But obviously Arsenal will have to score first in order to see that. So it will be interesting to see. Eddie says Bjork was one of the worst 45 I think I've ever seen her play. And she still wasn't particularly bad. I mean, she still had she didn't get any goals. She didn't necessarily look like scoring, but she still picked up the ball, drove inside. I know her touch was a little bit off, and I think they focused a lot of their play on the right-hand side, Bayern. But there were glimpses. And that's the thing. I think even on a bad day, she's still a dangerous player. As for the Vogelsdottir own goal, I have no idea how that happened, really. Just a complete mess, really. We're dealing with that one, and the goalkeeper Marmatovic really should be dealing with this. Regarding, obviously, she's not expecting it, and blame falls on Vogisdottir, sending that one backwards. But yeah, I can't really do anything but blame. I can't not blame the goalkeeper there as well. She's got to do better. And Bayern have had chances as well. Dalman forcing a save after 48 seconds out of Daphne van Domselaar. There was the corner that was sort of bounced around the player and was bundled away by Arsenal. There's of course that chance for Pernille Harder after a nice bit of link up. Damjanovic created a chance as well. So yeah, they looked quite good, and obviously that goal came from Magdalena Eriksson late on in the half, and that's what saw us in at 1-0. But I think overall quite an interesting and competitive game. It'll be fascinating to see where we go from here. I think if you look at the bench, Arsenal probably got the slightly stronger depth. Marginal. It's quite marginal, but I think Arsenal probably got the stronger depth. So whether that will have an impact, we'll see. But yeah, I think it will be a very interesting game. But I mean, Bayern still got Lea Schuler on the bench to call upon, as well as Sydney Lohmann, so not too bad. Arsenal, though, with players like Afaji, Mead, Marnham, Hurtig, it's a decent bench for Arsenal. So if this game is still level, I think Arsenal will be able to go for it. They've got the players on the bench to go for it. And Bayern have been messy. And I think if Arsenal can put them under pressure, that'll be interesting to see. Obviously, now Arsenal will be, well, I was going to say facing the conditions, but to be fair, they have been facing the conditions. So Bayern have just been making all the mistakes. So make of that one what you will. But yeah, been an interesting game so far. The weather's had a very interesting adverse impact on the game. So yeah, it's been good to watch. 54 votes in the poll and chat, by the way. Do make sure to vote if you haven't already. 81% backing Arsenal to win in this game. A lot of Arsenal fans then, or a lot of people who just don't think Bayern have played particularly well. And then we've got 11% for Bayern and 7% predicting a draw. Fair enough. But we are back underway for the second half shortly, which will be interesting to see how that one goes. Harry, how do you expect the second half? How do you expect it to pan out?
Well, I mean, I'm hoping that both sides are just going to go for it and we're going to get a really entertaining half of football, but we shall wait and see.
Why would Bayern go for it?
Because it's fun. We'll see them win a game. I don't know. I understand that Bayern are happy where they are, but I just hope that we keep going the way we were going at the end of that first half, where both sides were going for it, both sides wanted to go get the 3 points, and we get a really good game of football overall.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Arsenal do need to go for it, though, if they want to top this group. So, either way, one team is going to have to try and push for this victory.
It does make an interesting dynamic, doesn't it? I mean, obviously, the other game in the group, not important, really, but Juventus are 1-0 up at half-time. It's worth saying, I've seen them on to 6 points, but a disappointing group stage, and one they'll be keen to put behind them. Alex says the problem for Bayern at the moment is that Lea Schuler is out of form this season, was a crucial forward in the last seasons for them. Yeah, I mean, they've still got good attackers. Pernille Harder is a phenomenal player. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Lea Schuler on her day, adds quality to any team.
Yeah, very good player. But yeah, it's something Arsenal struggle with a lot. Good players out of form, just not performing. And I think
they've had. It's been better of late, but I still think Bethany.
Oh yeah, definitely recently
has a lot more to show. I think. I mean, players like Russo, been brilliant this season. Ford had a really good campaign. Russo's been brilliant since Slegers came in. Ford's had a really good season. To be fair, she wasn't great last year. I still think Caldente has a way to go to find her level. Really.
One goal in the UWCL this season, a couple in the UWCL. It's not quite Caldente level.
Against Liverpool as well, didn't she?
Yeah. So there's a lot more to come from Caldente, I think, and it's a worrying prospect. As if you're not an Arsenal fan, there is still more to come from. The Caldente can still unlock herself and help this Arsenal side. But
yeah, you got to remember Arsenal. This is not without Victoria Palova, who is such a crucial part of their midfield. I think if you look at that midfield balance, Palova over Little is such an upgrade right now. Little was a fantastic player, but still is a good player. But she's starting to reach that age now where she's over that hill. And I just think they'll be slightly more secure with Palova in there.
Yeah, Palova's out for the season. Lea Valti's been out injured for the last couple of weeks and will continue to be out injured. It's, at the moment, Little and Cooney Cross having to play every single minute of every single game, and it's tough going in there for those two. But they can drop Caldente in there, they can drop Marnham in there and bring other players on, and we have seen them do that in the games where they've been more comfortable, but yeah, it's hard work for Arsenal at the moment in the central area of the pitch.
Yeah, indeed. Arsenal, by the way, their men's side 2 to the good. 2-1 up now with Gabriel Jesus having another one there. You can tell it's Christmas time.
Yes.
Jesus with a brace.
I was going to say, it'll be Arsenal, they avoid defeat, they'll go into Christmas and go into the winter break having, being unbeaten in 12 under Rene Slegers. That would be absolutely incredible to do. So they'll be hoping they can hold on here, perhaps get the win, if not get a draw, and keep this unbeaten streak going.
Yeah, I do think it becomes very difficult to see Arsenal getting out of the quarterfinals if they're second in the group. Again, it's Lyon, Barca or Chelsea's probably a step too far right now.
Yeah.
You never know.
We'll see what happens.
They might get a goal in the second half and suddenly that's not an issue that they
45 minutes to change things up.
Yeah.
Or not, because no one's out on the pitch yet. Where is everyone?
There's a couple of players warming up.
Probably avoiding the
one ground staff.
Got a lot of ground to cover, that poor bloke. Might get a move on with it. He's moving a bit slowly. It's definitely a wet one tonight. And windy.
Yeah, that has been having an impact all evening out there. You can see from the floodlights, you can see the rain going sideways.
Yeah, it kind of came out of nowhere. It didn't start raining until about 6, 7 o'clock. And yeah, very surprising.
And suddenly the players were completely soaked through.
Yeah. Perfect timing, but yeah. They'll be hoping Arsenal they can use the wind this half. And try and, if there's another goal, I'd like to see a goal that isn't from a corner. That'd be fun. Let's get an open play goal. Yeah. But I do hope this game brings that last 5 minutes of the first half rather than the first half an hour. But I think it will, because as we've said, Arsenal have to go for it now. And that will make things very interesting, because it leaves them open. But it also means they're coming forward and causing problems.
Yeah.
Still waiting for any players to return to the pitch. Here they come. That is Bayern. Bayern are back.
What's that? Or is it Arsenal in their jumpers?
It's Arsenal subs.
No, it's the Arsenal team, I think.
There you go, Arsenal are here. They're just playing against themselves for 41 minutes. And here come Bayern. Everyone's coming.
So yeah, hopefully we do get a good second 45.
Yeah.
Because that first 45 was interesting. Not the greatest football I've seen, but it was a...
No, and it got better. It got better as the half went on, and that's the key. Hopefully this second half we'll match that and do the same and just keep getting better and better and better.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. Hopefully this Boreham Wood ground holds up. I know they've got some decent facilities, but...
Just slides away.
Yeah. It's not... it's not... I don't think they've got the most incredible...
drainage.
Yeah.
You can see quite a bit of water on the surface.
Yeah. Well, big 45 minutes.
Yeah, Arsenal. To get us back underway. Lucky saying Marnham should come on. Well, no changes for either side at the break, seemingly.
The only change is that the referee has gloves on.
Little Taratsareff. Arsenal get us back underway now for this Champions League group stage game, the final match week of the group stage. With Arsenal and Bayern vying for top spot in the group.
For a Finnish referee to wear short sleeves and gloves, I'd have accepted better.
Like he says, whoever draws Bayern might as well start practicing for set pieces. Yeah. Stick on top of the goalkeeper. Get loads of wind and rain as well. So, back now with Van Donselaar.
Get some wind. To be fair, getting wind's easier than getting rain.
No. I'll just get some water and throw it at them.
Yeah, get some fans.
Fans and water, there you go, wind and rain.
Real life simulation of the December conditions.
Now goes Dotte. Goes not the line to Gillia Gwyn. Gwyn to Delman, a nice exchange of passes, and now Gwyn finds Zadrazil, who will play it in behind. That's not quite going to hold up, but Panita Harder will get around Catley. Deemed offside, though.
Harder weren't sure. Must have been tight.
Eddie says Harry should be Arsenal's manager. I back him. You up for the role?
No, I don't back myself at all. I'd get swallowed. That's onside. That's a shame.
I quite like to watch it though.
Oh no, I'd be dreadful. I'd get suspended.
when you Cantona kick a sign out of someone's hand in the front row. Throwing for Arsenal on the far side.
Scrappy starts the half. There, 30 seconds there, and no one can actually get on the ball.
Fox. Magdalena Eriksson. Back now to Hansen. Hansen to Marmatovic. And that one a little high in the air. As it comes down, it will be competed for. Harder versus Little. That is a foul in there. George Samway trying to carry it forward, dragging her down.
Yeah.
Nice little
burst.
she can have too many complaints about that one. Caitlin Ford by now in possession. Rogersdottir. Harder. Here come Bayern. Ball into Damjanovic. Now Hansen. Pass forward from Harder doesn't quite come off. That is out of play for an Arsenal goal kick.
Yeah. Bayern look the more positive to start the half, which is not what Arsenal want to hear. Okay, fair enough to the Bayern Munich fans who have travelled today.
Yeah.
I doubt they're expecting to turn up to this kind of weather. That's good play from Arsenal, but they haven't really. I think that's good play. They haven't really gone anywhere with it. I think they've got to be careful. You know, they've got to just get better at that if they can. That's good now.
Ristina Blackstenius. Now Catley. Williamson. Listed out wide to Mariona Caldente. Here's Katie McCabe.
Lovely feet.
Lovely footwork, and that is blocked in there by Rogersdottir, and this time she doesn't send it towards her own net.
Katie McCabe whipping out the footwork on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Lovely piece of movement with the ball. Gets a decent ball in there, but cleared away. McCabe again tries a little fancy flick to find Caldente, but that's intercepted. McCabe putting out all the tricks and flicks in his second half.
What can she do from this throw-in? Let's throw down the line to Blackstenius.
Didn't do a
Can't
back
keep it in the
throw.
pitch. Unfortunately. Alright, so do you know what Arsenal fans always shout after goal kicks? Might be, oh, dodgy keeper.
It's dodgy keeper.
I do that at Chelsea, it annoys me. It's not dodgy keeper, it's oh,
two things you can't do.
Shit.
Don't say dodgy keeper, but you can't do it when you're not behind the goal because it will not affect the goalkeeper.
You can't do it not behind the goal. You also can't do it when it's just not a goal kick. I've seen that at some women's football games.
Goalkeeper's got the ball in their hands. No, that's not.
Or just at her feet.
Yeah.
in play.
Like or if they take it short. If they take it short, you can't. No.
Anybody works at lower leagues now where they smash it up.
And there's a chance they're going to slip over. Is the point?
Yeah.
You're going to put
Christmas really has come early, by the way, in the Arsenal for Crystal Palace.
Jesus hat trick.
Jesus has got a hat trick.
Well, chance his
Jesus
birthday.
Christ. Indeed, his birthday bash next.
Well, I like the fact
Wednesday.
that shops have already got the Easter selection, and it's like, well, he hasn't
Have
even
they?
been born, mate. Like, come on, you can't be selling things to celebrate his death.
Who's
He's
got
not even...
Easter stuff in?
All the shops, honestly.
Well, all the shops will have Christmas stuff in.
Well, no, because they've got to start selling their Easter stuff, hasn't they?
I've not seen any Easter stuff yet. I'll be going round having words.
How many shops have you been to?
Many.
Many. Right. Here's McCabe. Arsenal hope to be a January shop.
Caldente and Fox can't get there. That's how to play for a Bayern throw on the far side.
Or will they? Don't really know. I don't feel like Arsenal are in a position where they will go out and look to sign anyone, but if an opportunity comes, they're going to take it.
I mean, maybe another midfielder would be nice.
Yeah.
Just to lessen the burden on Kim Little, and then with the look to move her into a much more squad fringe player role.
Yeah. Potentially.
Because I think she can
It
still
depends.
do it on, do a job like a bit like Sophie Ingle for last season for Chelsea, and would have been this season if it weren't for her ACL injury. A bit more of a bit part like sort of leadership role.
I think it also depends how long Leia Valtti's out for.
Yeah,
I'm not quite sure.
If they're stuck with, because obviously Palova's not back till next season now.
No.
Possibly later than that. So, I think you can bring in a replacement really, and if they can get someone quality, then decent.
Because even little Cooney Cross and Valtti have struggled to compete in 4 competitions, with Valtti being injured as well.
And Little not having a particularly good season.
This is good from Bayern.
Other than that, I think they're all right, aren't they? They've got 4 centre backs with Catley now playing there.
Yeah.
Left back would be they could find an improvement.
Unless McCabe gets sent off, then they'll be fine there. And then Fox and Weinroth as your right backs. So you've got Kuhl, haven't you, in the midfield?
Katarina.
You feel like they should use her more. Bizarre.
I don't think she's Arsenal quality. I'm not sure that people say she's just not ready. I'm just not sure she's Arsenal quality. Full stop. Might be harshly ruling her out there. There's a chance that she comes good. But
how old is she? She's only 20, isn't she? She's quite young, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, I think she is. There's still a chance she gets a loan move or whatever and it works out, but yeah, she's on the 21.
21.
I think she's so. At 21, I'd want her to be at a closer level to.
I haven't seen her play enough, to be honest, to judge.
That's the thing, though, isn't it, as well?
Mm.
If she were good, she'd be playing more minutes. I mean, they're not great at handing out minutes because Rosa Kafaji's barely got a look in. But we know the quality of Rosa Kafaji because we all saw it at Bigger Hairkin. I thought she was fine last season, Kuhl, but I don't think she ripped up trees at Everton. Alex said, I think Frida can do a better job as a attack midfielder than Alessia Russo. Yeah, probably because she's is an attacking midfielder.
My change would be Kafaji on for Blackstenius and then put Russo up front.
Yeah,
Arsenal have got to find something in this game. Because I think Bayern have looked the more settled side in this second half.
But if they are going to win, do they put Kafaji on, who is still a bit an unknown quantity, or do they put someone they trust on?
They could put, yeah.
For Freedom Arnhem. Heading Nketiah scored against his old side as well. What a fun night.
Still kicking off at the Emirates.
Yeah, no, the other Carrow Cup has done a lot. I think Newcastle win 2-0 and Liverpool won against Southampton.
2-0.
2-0 now.
Yeah. I can't believe Southampton were there.
That is the big history, isn't it?
It's a foul on Zadrazil.
He says, I'm not sure the Black Tennis Russo combo is working tonight. Marnham will change it up for the positive for them.
It
never works.
It's never worked.
I've seen it loads.
It will never work. Just stop. Eidevall did it, and it was one of the reasons that Arsenal were really poor up front.
You know, everyone wants to do it. I've seen it loads. It doesn't work. I can tell you that for free.
Why does Slegers now start doing it? Don't understand. I don't know why you'd force them both, to fit in this team, which doesn't work.
No.
Bill nearly wins that back. Bayern are doing really well to keep Arsenal back at the moment. Arsenal are going to have to find something different in this game if they want to try and get through. Get through Bayern. And to then Nossi go top the group.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that Bayern will be happy to see this control that they're currently having. And Alexander Strauss will probably be very positive how his team is playing so far.
My second goal in Turin, by the way, Juventus 2, Valerenga 0, Sofia Cantore with that one on 50 minutes. Charles down, Black in on goal, rounds the goalkeeper, got to cut it back for Caldente. What is she doing? I have no idea why she just... I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what happened there.
What a waste.
She's not scored.
What a waste. What an opportunity for Blackstenius. How has she not used it? And now Bayern come the other way.
Harder. Chance of Bjorn!
Save.
And that is saved wonderfully by Daphne Van Domselaar.
My oh my, how have Arsenal not scored?
Aina Marmontovich does really well, but Black's tenuous.
Well, she did well to recover because this wasn't brilliant goalkeeping.
What is Black's tenuous doing?
Dawdling around.
No urgency at all there. From Stina Black's no idea
And
what
then
was going through her head.
a very tidy counter-attack and a decent effort from Buell.
It's like she's waiting for the gap to open for a shot. There isn't one.
No.
Like the Caldente. Or she slid it past the goalkeeper. She's gone around her in the first. Didn't need to. And while Bayern are loading up the back post, they take it short. I thought that would look like it'd be swung in first time. They'll keep playing it round though. Now Gwyn will put it in their chance, and it really should go in. It does. The header was missed, but that caught out Van Domselaar. And well, Eriksen's claiming she's got a touch on that, but I think that's a little bit of a stretch. Gwyn's ball into the box, and Arsenal 1, Bayern 2. And moments ago, Arsenal could have been in the ascendancy in this game. Now they find themselves a goal behind.
And it's another goal worked from a corner. Gwyn puts it in.
Eriksen is onside in there.
And does she get a touch? I don't think so.
I think that's a
No.
Gilia Gwyn goal.
There you go. This might tell us a bit more. So lovely ball in from Gwyn. Just puts it in the danger area. That still doesn't tell us enough. Either way, it's in the back of the net. Bayern Munich have scored. And they've given it to Eriksen.
Giving it to Magdalena Eriksen.
So in the first game against Arsenal, it was a Pernilla Harder hat-trick, ex-Chelsea striker. And in the second game against Arsenal, it's a Magdalena Eriksen double.
Go give us a hat trick.
Chelsea players are still haunting Arsenal, even though they're with
Give
Chelsea.
me a hat trick for Magda. Oh,
And that is now the call for Arsenal to make a
and
move.
it's unsurprisingly Frida Manham and Beth Mead.
Yeah, Bayern have looked more settled in the second half. And they've used that and they've scored another goal. But 3 goals worked from corners. What a night.
Yeah.
For set-piece coaches around the world. Another corner here for Arsenal. Let's see what happens.
Ball in from McCabe. Keeper's missed it. Should be a goal. It's a goal. Arsenal 2, Bayern 2. Another mistake from a set piece. And another goal. Alessia Russo taps it home. And Arsenal are back level. Bayern, big blunder. And Arsenal are level. That's the second one Bayern have given them this evening.
It's another mistake from Matt Matovic. It's another goal for Alessia Russo. And it's another corner goal. Comes for it.
Just
Misread it completely.
Completely misread it.
In that wind. Was never. I don't know why she's done that. In this weather, you're never going to read the ball as a goalkeeper. And
Well, you
Russo
can.
does well.
All over the shot. She over jumps it.
Russo finds the goal. 4 corner goals. 4 goals from corners tonight. It's incredible. And Russo with another goal this season. In incredible form.
Eddie says Russo's the best and I hate Arsenal, but she's so good. I mean, that is not one I'd add to the catalogue.
It's a goal.
For Alessia Russo goals, but she is in
Yeah,
electric form. She does always seem to be in the right place at the right time, and now here come Arsenal. Forward down this left-hand side, reinvigorated by Russo's leveller. Lifts it in towards Frida Manham, and that's
I know
cleared
any
by
attack
Frida.
doesn't count because they're just not going to score unless it's a corner. Every single goal tonight has come from a corner kick.
Eddie says Eddie says we're getting the game we deserve after the Barca City one was disappointing.
Yeah.
We are indeed.
We are. This has made my night so much better. An incredible.
I don't know. We're just getting little facts in the fan zone now. Who has the most goals and assists for Bayern in all comps?
Yeah, Mead and Marnham did come on in that break.
And that was Splatteni herself.
Yeah,
And
I think it was Caldente. No, Caldente's gone deeper. That was Kim Little.
Shake it, Caldente. Shake it, Caldente.
No,
That's a good song,
stop.
isn't it?
Just stop. Stop. Yeah, so Kim Little's
Bang,
come off. And Frida and Cinemax Stennis has come off. Oh, that's a poor throw from Fox. But one back well by Cooney Cross.
And now Arsenal will look to come forwards. Caitlin Ford. McCabe overlapping. Ford looks to come inside, goes outside, falls to McCabe. Lifts it towards the back post over everybody. But Mead will look to keep it alive here. Fox. Caldente. Marnham. Ball in. Headed down by Fox. Slegers will get there. And hoof it clear. Harder trying to work the channels. Doesn't quite come off Caldente. Sorry, Catley's pass forwards. To McCabe just over the Irish fullback. Delman. Slegers goes down cheaply. But there's a nudge. That will be a Bayern free kick.
Yeah. Just a slight nudge in the back there. Is a free kick. Yeah. Still a long way to go. A lot can happen in this game. As it stands, Bayern would still top the group. Arsenal need to find another goal.
Marmatovic. Magdalena Eriksson, now handsome. Being forced back here by Arsenal. That is out for a Bayern throw as Arsenal put the pressure on. That is Russo's 4th goal in the way for Women's Champions League this season.
Not bad at all.
Gwynn under pressure here, makes the mistake. McCabe trying to force an error. Gwynn gets nudged and that is given as a free kick.
You just knew it was coming, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think Gwynn knew it as well. Was just waiting and waiting and waiting for that nudge to come. And eventually it came. Yeah. It's a little bit soft, I'll be honest, but...
Juventus 3. Valerenga 0, by the way. As they extend their rise there.
They don't think in a pretty decent position. They'll be happy to end on a high, but it's been a
disappointing tournament. But yeah.
And for Valerenga, I mean, the fact they took a point in Bayern Munich is incredible.
But I think they'd have hoped they could maybe get something tonight. Finish ahead of Juventus with the win, but alas, it weren't to be. Williamson puts it low. Headed down in there by Vigors-Dottir. Fox. Me tries to play it down the line. That's rushed a little and that's out of play. Still 25 minutes to go. That's what Arsenal got to remember here. They can't afford to rush it. They don't need to rush it, sorry.
No. The way will be if Bayern score again and here comes Downman. Slots through harder. Can't quite get on the end of it though.
And Williamson goes it back to Van Domselaar. And now to McCabe. And they look to play. Ford holds on to the ball well. Can she twist and turn out of this one? Goes back to McCabe. And that will be punted long. Russo unable to compete for it. I'll go back to Marmatovic now. Who sends it forwards. Catley just about gets it down. That is offside anyway. Williamson. Now across to Fox. Fox wants to drive this ball inside. Back across to Leah Williamson. Williamson into Catley. Catley has McCabe wide. Uses Katie McCabe. McCabe back to Catley. Forward options not apparent. Williamson. And there, Caldente almost caught in possession. Brilliant turn though to sell Damjanovic. Ford wriggles round into Caldente, who got nudged in the back. Advantage played. Marnham finds Mead. Mead goes wide. Ford in a high area here. Slightly too heavy that pass. Lifts towards the back post. Flicked on by Russo. Kept alive by Fox. But that's left the field. Fox touch wasn't good enough. Despite a desperate attempt to keep it alive.
Yeah, ball had slightly too much on it.
Yeah, I got smashed at 4 by media controller. She smashed it into the...
Yeah.
Arsenal just got to take a little bit off it. They're just rushing.
They're with the wind. They got to remember they're with the wind.
That as well. Just take a little bit off things. Marnham trying to put Stanway under pressure and is doing so successfully. That's played forwards by Magdalena Eriksson. Mead there knocking it off the pitch. Throw in now for Bayern.
Yeah. This game's far from over. This game's definitely got more goals.
Mariana Caldente caught by a high challenge from Georgia Stanway, and she'll undoubtedly go in the book for that one. And she nods because she knows she got that one wrong.
Yeah, Kante looked to react angrily, but once I think Stanway admitted that she got that one wrong, Kante wasn't too.
Halfway near the ball. Yeah, she was up quickly to have a scrap, really, Mariana Caldente.
Yeah, not a good one from Georgia Stanway. First card of the night. Oh, set piece. We've seen a lot of set piece goals tonight.
Indeed, we have. McCabe puts it in there. Falls to Frida Marnham, takes aim, it's blocked.
Thought we could get another one.
No, here come Bayern. Dalman tries to play it up the line. That looked like a count for an Arsenal player. It did indeed. Bayern throw. Oh, what Williamson's complaining about here?
No. No.
She hasn't heard the referee.
Yeah. I ordered enough that she had to stop the game. So, yeah.
Killed the Bayern momentum really. Clara, you're the most combined goals and assists of Bayern in all comps.
Wonder what question we're going to get next.
Strip one of those in the corner of our string. It's just
Yeah.
like there.
Just for people to get involved with.
How many times has Harry said, "Oh," to that? Just a little bit of trivia.
Counter.
Yeah.
I think I've said it today, actually.
When Jill Ward struck the crossbar, there's a little.
Maybe. Maybe.
Does that count?
I
Little
think
scream.
So. I don't screaming, is it?
Bit screamy. It's a masculine scream.
Ooh.
Oh well, look, Christ. Scratch that out of my memory. That was horrific. Here's Van Donselaar. McCabe. Forward now.
Not nearly as high as Gary Neville's
Up
at
against
boom
Hansen.
counter.
Yeah, that is true. Hansen makes a bit of a mess of that. Ford overcommits though and falls over. McCabe commits a reckless challenge and misses the ball. Damjanovic coming forwards, puts it into the box. Clarabeel can't quite meet it, but it will be kept alive here by Dalman. I say Dalson, or else that wasn't right.
Oh, tiny
That's
play.
almost right from Bill knocking out of play there. Arsenal throwing on the far side.
Subs incoming for the away team. Now I'm going to see a change.
That is Sidney Lohman coming on for Bayern, and that will be in the place of Dalman. Good job, as I'm forgetting her name.
Yeah.
So Dalman for Lohman.
I can't wait for High Man to get on the pitch.
Whee. Or Denovity man. Rather than
Oh dear.
Here is Kearney Cross. Williamson. Alex says Bayern should have kept Leipzig, in my opinion, second best German goalkeeper right now. Yeah, she's doing well at Leicester, to be fair. Particularly, I think she'd rather be at Leicester, where she's earning more money and, well, possibly not more money, but
Playing a good team that will be good. On their day, a good team.
Well, obviously, that's the league I want to be in. She's got to move to Manchester United this summer.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they sort of looked at both Klopp and Leipzig.
Well, lovely run inside.
It's incredible for Leicester. They've got two great goalkeepers. They can't find a striker in their squad. Maybe just play two goalkeepers and try and shut everyone out.
How are you going to do that?
It'd be funny if there was a team that tried it.
What's they put another goalkeeper? They put a goalkeeper on as a centre half, and they just use use their feet.
No, they FIFA allow it for some reason. You have 2 keepers now, and
Okay, so it's going to change the rules of football.
no, but it means obviously you have to sacrifice an outfield player. Suddenly you only got 9, so you'd struggle outfield, but then like you'd have 2 players in goal.
I don't think many people would go for it.
I think Russell might, but
Yeah, I mean, I was
No, I
looking
think
at Alex McCarthy tonight.
Steve Cooper would go for it. Matt Beard would right now. Right.
Yeah, it's the only thing he's got. I'm like, well, actually, no, that's no.
No goalkeepers. Just strikers.
Liverpool.
He'll have no goalkeepers, just more strikers.
Yeah. Liverpool just have no... Look at that holding up in the wind. Sent forwards by Matovic.
Yeah, that's why everyone's struggling to read it. Here's McKay.
18, and this is where Arsenal are starting to run out of time.
Okay. Yeah. It's ticking away.
They had that. You have that 60 or 70 minute period where it's like you turn from having a really good amount of time to just starting to run out.
The sand is dripping. Not yet.
No, you're not.
But it is flowing.
Oh yeah.
Fast.
It's same rate. It's flowing.
And your 90-minute sand timer is it's almost up.
I want to meet someone who's got a 90-minute sand timer.
Also, you'd have to like have some sort of contraption that goes in the middle of the sand timer to stop it half time.
All you do is you just let it slide and turn it over.
And you'd have to know exactly how much sand equals what time, so you can put more sand in if there's added time.
90-minute sand timer that equates for added time.
Yeah.
Ah, silly from me.
Yeah.
And Ford's not happy.
Imagine a club with that had that rather than a score, rather than like a timer, and that is a yellow card
Yeah.
for Ford for not giving the ball back. I think, and for complaining.
Yeah.
She's still complaining. She could get a second yellow.
She runs away.
She'll get away
Smart
with it.
option. She felt like she was fouled. It's not brilliant.
No, it's not that. There's not that much. You're complaining that much though.
No, I think it's more that Mead went and did a very similar thing and it was given.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to realize the futility in arguing. Easy to say from our vantage point.
Yeah.
On the pitch, it's very difficult to not argue.
Well, no, you got to, you know, as someone who's really good at controlling themselves on a football pitch, I can.
As a coach, I've always loved shouting at refs and Linos and other managers.
Just never abuse a ref. It's a tough job.
Right. It's a little stand up for ref stance there.
Yeah. Here come Bayern. Lohman. Bayern twice. Bayern are more like the one team that are going to score.
Yeah, Kohlberg, by the way, with the goal. Emma Kohlberg for Juventus.
Crossed it into each other there, and then yeah, I got to stop it because I think it's a head injury. I think Hansen's just fired it into Bjorn.
Not perfect. Trying to deliver the ball.
No. Especially on a night like tonight, it's going to hurt. Oh, yeah. Felt that one. That's going to sting. I think she's coming off anyway. Oh, no, she's not. She's getting back in position. 15 to go. Arsenal need a goal. They want to top the group. Bayern looking to hold on. Oh, that's not a good idea from Lohman.
Ford wins it back. Chance to shoot. Hits the deck. She thinks it's a pen.
No,
Ref doesn't.
No. She slipped over. She was nudged into, don't get me wrong, but she slipped and she went to shoot.
Catley here. Being forced back by the pressure of Benita Harder. Williamson. Changes a couple of passes now with Caldente as they sort of wait for Arsenal's shape to take form, and they've given the ball away. Damian Novic. Good one in there from Mariona Caldente. Marnham holds it up nicely. Finds Emily Fox. Fox looking for support. Feeds it through towards Alessia Rousseau, but Hansen will get there and knock it out of play for a throw. Arsenal can use this though. They can put pressure on from this position.
More changes coming.
And that will be Leah Schuler for Bayern. and Damjanovic coming up.
Yeah.
So
Bayern.
they're going for a goal.
Yeah, Bayern want to win this game. I like that. I rate that.
Yeah. Jan does some up to the stream. Says Aruma 3x2 Bay. Welcome to the stream, mate.
Yeah.
It's Beth Mead.
Actually, no, I don't know. I'm not going to say yeah.
Eddie says, who are the favourites to win the UCL, fellas?
Barcelona.
UCL or UWCL? UWCL, it's always Barcelona because Barcelona are really good.
They're quite good at football.
Bayern are decent. I think they're just outside that bracket. I'd have Chelsea, Lyon, Barca, your three favourites. Bayern.
I think Bayern are in their own bracket.
City,
Yeah.
Arsenal, Real.
Bayern are in a really, really weird place.
But they're just not quite there,
Yeah.
you think. But there is a chance.
Yeah.
They're
They're the PSG of last year.
And Real Madrid feel like the only ones who I couldn't realistically envision. I think that Wolfsburg City,
Wolfsburg always have it in
Arsenal
them.
would be a stretch this year. But Wolfsburg are close to that Bayern bracket. Lena Hurtig on for Caitlin Ford.
I think that's saving Ford from getting
I really don't get why Slegers had so many opportunities to Lena Hurtig, who I think we've seen probably isn't at the level, rather than Rosa Kavaji.
Yeah. Slegers just doesn't like Kavaji. It's really weird.
Well, she's just sort of playing the more experience, whereas Hurtig has been there a while. Eddie says, yeah, something about right. I don't think Bayern have enough. Great team, but missing a bit more right on the outside, as you said. Probably get semis. The top 4 seeds should all get semis, right? That's in theory how it should work.
But it's also one of those where I look at it and I think that if Barcelona get knocked out by Lyon, then Bayern have a and then suddenly
the semis.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
that's the thing. I think Chelsea and Lyon are the ones that are close enough they could beat Barca in a final. Bayern could probably beat Chelsea or Lyon in a final.
Yeah.
City and Arsenal could probably beat Bayern. It's like, obviously those teams.
It's one of those
could
where once you're in a final, anything can happen. It's how it's getting there.
But the problem is, I think if Bayern draw Barca before the final, that's not out.
Yeah.
But on a final, 90 minutes, it could happen.
Yeah.
It still feels that like Arsenal and City will probably be too far away. We saw that today, City nowhere near Barca. But if Barca are out, then I don't think it's unfathomable that they could beat someone like Chelsea.
And yes, this result shows how far Arsenal have come, but this is I think, if this game meant a lot more, Bayern could have won today. And all 4 goals have come from corners. It's been so weird.
Yeah, it's been a weird one. I mean, Bayern have literally handed Arsenal 2 goals.
Yeah. Matt Matavich had a really...
They're in here. Sidney Lohman bearing in on goal. Catty's just switched off. Lohman should take a shot. Waste time, puts it in there.
Yeah, should have shot ages ago.
Don't know why she did.
Wrong player in the wrong place.
Well, she's an attacker. Just have a shot.
Is she?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Either way, I mean, if my centre half's that position, I'll be going, why have you not had a shot?
Yeah.
I'd also be like, why are you there?
Yeah.
Unless it's part of my genius tactics.
10 minutes to play.
Inverted lapping centre backs. Libero on attack.
Bayern doing a very good job just to see this game through. Oh, Bill, superb.
Ball in. Down with my Williamson.
Oh,
so trying to break away there. But it's smart from Magdalena because she knows what she's doing there.
Yeah.
She's getting in her way, she's frustrating her, and that's what leads to the foul.
Yeah. Another moment for Bayern to take their time and just pause.
Yeah, that's smart there. Magdalena Eriksson, because
If
they're both
anything,
running.
yeah, it's more-
She just slows down. So Russo just runs into the back of her.
More changes coming for Bayern. A double change. Oh no, not yet.
Not yet. Arsenal with 10 minutes to try and find a winner. Well, not with passes like that.
No.
That will be a Bayern throw. Once they get the ball back. But before then, I think they might make this double change.
Yeah, looks like they will. And this looks like 2 more defensive changes to help see this game through.
Yeah, that is Sembrant, Linda Sembrant, Swedish defender.
Fabule.
And is an attacker in Zavistoska.
Great.
Clara Björl. And then Sembrant on into a back 5. Who else has come off there?
I didn't quite see. Penila Harder.
No.
So they are just going to try and consolidate this and take this point.
So it's a 5-2-3 really now.
Yeah.
But Arsenal should now have freedom to come forwards a bit easier. Huffing it in the air there, Winston.
Mm.
And as you see the coach on that far side, like, what is that? The Arsenal coach in the big jacket. You see, just
Assistant manager.
confused. Yeah, I don't know if it's assistant manager or just a
Yeah,
coach.
because he gets to stand on the bench. All the other coaches now are down on the little fold-up chairs.
That is funny.
Just go Slegers, their
Why
assistant.
contribute
All
right
I don't
back
know.
there?
I'll just hit the change room.
Doing warm ups and stuff.
Analysis.
Watch the
and
game, I
things.
guess. But
Oh, yeah, I'll go sit in the stand.
no, well, coaches don't analyse games. Obviously, they'll be looking for potential individuals stuff they can work on in training. But
You know, they'll be watching the game to see what they can do,
yeah,
to offer
data
something.
analysts will be doing performance analysis.
So they also like cold people. That's pounced on by Stanway superbly.
Because they're wearing snoods and stuff, they do
Mm.
look like roadmen. The Arsenal coaching bench. Bus stop in
Apart
Peckham.
Apart from the light blue jackets, which really ruined the illusion.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'd
they
still
do.
back it.
I don't.
I think it'd be better if roadmen wore light blue jackets and snoods. Rather than all black and balaclavas.
Anyway, here's Hurtig.
Here's McCabe.
It's a
Ball
great ball
in,
in.
and that is headed. Is there a
Is it?
deflection in there? Yes,
Corner,
there is.
apparently.
Corner for Arsenal.
That's
If we've
it.
seen anything from today, is that corners can bear
Yeah.
fruit. And goals.
Is it a corner? Yes.
Look like one.
6 to play. Vine will hope to hold on.
Cross will take an in-swinger here.
They've moved the pitch. Yeah, it's weird. Anyway.
Well, yeah, you can move it however you want. Ball in.
Mm.
Caldente, and that looked like a taking a deflection.
Handball, penalty, yeah.
Handball
given.
penalty. Big moment here. Arsenal penalty.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Great decision, we think, there from the official. We'll have to see a replay. But what a moment this could be. In the last moments of the game, a penalty for Arsenal. And it comes out, and it's struck by Caldente.
Yeah.
Unnatural position, strikes the hand of Hansen.
See, what's
Arsenal pen.
really funny is half the protests for Arsenal, they're actually just for the corner. Half the players
Yeah.
had seen it, but you saw Fox over on the far side just want a corner from it.
Mariona Caldente missed a penalty at the weekend against Liverpool, struck the woodwork. What will she do with this one? Marmatovic in the Bayern net.
Doesn't look very imposing, does she?
She's quite a slight goalkeeper, isn't she? It's not really what you expect.
Well, Karen Tate sent Michael the wrong way and hit the post on Sunday.
She did indeed. Well, can she find the net with this effort?
It's a big
We
moment.
scored 2 pens from Chelsea and Macario last night. Will we see Caldente convert now? Mariona Caldente steps up from 12 yards. Slow run up. And dispatched a bit coolly. It looked like he might have struck the post, but it's a perfect effort into the bottom left corner. Arsenal 3, Bayern 2. Mariona Caldente with the goal. And the crowd erupts into a chorus of Shake It Caldente as Arsenal lead Bayern here to top their Champions League group.
Huge goal, a second half where they've been second best, but an opportunity from the spot, and Karen Tate makes no mistake this time. 3 goals that Bayern have absolutely handed to Arsenal on a silver platter, but Arsenal still had to take those chances. They've done so, and with 4 minutes to go, they lead in unlikely fashion. An own goal, a penalty, and a goalkeeper error have led to 3 goals for Arsenal, but they will not care.
No, Bayern, I think, will be frustrated because they have handed Arsenal this win on a silver platter, gift wrapped.
Yeah.
Silver platter.
That is a Christmas present for NA Slegers.
Indeed, and for Arsenal. And Slegers' run of wins continues. 11 games in charge, 10 victories, only a draw against United, which really shouldn't have been a draw.
Oh,
What a run to start.
that was nasty from McCabe.
Typically silly from McCabe.
I think it was just a flailing arm. Yeah, it was, to be fair.
Was it? Looks like quite a deliberate push in the face.
No, I don't know. I don't think so. If anything, it looks like she's actually, tried to push him, like just trying to win the header. 3 to go.
Let's Sheila booked. I'm not sure what that's for. I'm guessing some role she had in the penalty.
Yeah, I'm guessing complaints.
Not just getting in the box.
Chance of Bayern with some 5 set piece goals. Will they make it 6?
Gwyn puts it in towards the back post. Header up in the air. Has that come off an
Goal
Arsenal
kick,
shirt? No, it hasn't. It's off a Bayern player, and Van Domselaar has gone to ground here
Terrible injury.
with some discomfort. In this rain, if this is feigning injury to
He
waste,
should have sat on the floor cross-legged. The ball went nowhere near her. Oh, the physio don't want to be on there. Look at him. Come on.
Good job it's not an emergency, eh?
Yeah. Just level the ball.
And as
into
it
the
stands, Arsenal would be
huge
top
goal.
of the Champions League group.
Yeah.
Seed 1.
Really poor from Bayern. Handed Arsenal goals today. And that would be very, very frustrating because it means they're in a really difficult spot.
As for Arsenal, I think they'll like the options they've got in the knockouts.
What a horrible day.
It's not favourable. They're not
No.
as bad as they could have been if they do indeed take this result out.
They'll be right. If they get Real Madrid or Wolfsburg, they'll fancy themselves
Indeed, Arsenal
over.
with the opportunity now to face either Real Madrid, Wolfsburg, or Manchester City. Familiar opponents in Man City. Winnable game in Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Stretch, but winnable game against Wolfsburg. And a double change now coming from Arsenal's Lotte Wubben-Moy to come and see out this game for Alessia Russo. And finally, Rosa Kapaji will get 5 minutes. Not really sure she's going to do much in that 5 minutes, but at least we've seen her. There's proof she exists. They're not making her up.
She is here.
So Cooney Cross and Alessia Russo off. Kafaji
It's all right.
and Wubben-Moy on. So what is this pivot? Marnham and
I don't know.
Cardente? No striker? Seemingly? Kafaji up front?
Yeah, just defend. Literally just defend. Is the plan. With less than a minute to go. But obviously we'll have additional time. We've still got to wait for Van Donstad to get out. They have actually taped up her ankle, so it could be a potential issue and they've just taped it up to get her through.
In this weather and the fact that
Yeah.
the referee's so quick on the scene, she's not really wasting much time. I can't really see that being a fake one.
No, it makes a
But
change.
they needed to make changes. I guess we'll have someone with more.
Yeah.
Might have done the tape as a little prank.
Yeah, maybe.
Magdalena Eriksson.
Oh.
Much part of the line. Loses the ball. Now Arsenal will look to break 5 minutes additional time. Well, Van Domselaar was just down for 2 or 3. So. Throwing quickly from Bayern.
Nice little music interlude there.
Yeah, just
To feel that it's getting dramatic now. It's getting come on. 4 minutes to go. 4.5 to
Ball
play.
pumped forward by Bayern. Headed away there. And now they'll look to break away. It falls to Georgia Stanway, though, who takes a long effort. Van Domselaar chests it. That looked like a peacock trying to impress a mate.
Yeah.
Puffing out the chest.
This is why you watch us, ladies and gentlemen.
They're the analogies you want, isn't it? Cutting edge analysis.
Don't get that on Sky Sport.
You don't.
To be fair, you probably might.
You get that on CBS, though. That's
Yeah.
why people prefer that.
I'll take a close second behind CBS. They don't do the women's football, so we're better. What a night, UWCL. What a way to end the group stage with an absolute thriller.
God, it's a shame we don't have any more UWCL action until March now.
I know, and we've got to win a break.
But we do have a draw in February, join us for that. But loads of WSL games coming up
Yeah.
after the
I
winter
say we're on a
break.
break, but we're back on January the 12th for the FA Cup.
That is
It's a short break.
3 weeks though. Long time. I'm gonna miss this. I'll just do some impromptu streams.
About what?
Right.
That's right, we'll still have videos.
Having a chat.
Having a cheeky.
I don't know if I
chat.
title it "Having a Chat." How many people show up?
No.
Let us know.
How many
in the
people?
live chat? If we put out a stream just called "Having a Chat," would you watch? Arsenal win that header. How to play for a Bayern throw on the far side. 3 minutes to go. Ball goes long here. And Arsenal. Oh, I thought Bayern were in there.
free kick
Arsenal switched off. There is a foul.
And now we've
And Moy has had a sudden ankle pain. Oh, she's...
After their boots falling off.
Ah, that.
But the referee stopped. She made a good point that she stopped on the watch.
I noticed that from Barcelona earlier. Whenever something happened, they run over to the referee, like doing a watch signal. And
Yeah.
Strauss has
He
got
wants
that down
time.
to a T.
Still got half the additional time to go, and obviously all this time is being stopped while we wait for Moy to reattach her boot.
Reattach. Put it back on, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Surgically reattaching her boot. She
Gluing it
carefully
to her foot.
stitches it back to her foot. Welds it on.
Good. Oh.
She asks Valerenga Hertic to put this game to bed. Tries to square it.
Why?
And that would go out for... Or will it go out?
Oh, Bro.
It's just on the pitch.
Don't know why they've turned that out for a corner.
It's thrown.
Clock stopped again. That's making very clear.
Alex says, to be honest, WSL teams did great in the UWCL so far. Yeah, they've done well.
Yeah.
Chelsea top their group, Arsenal top their group, City second,
Honest,
only by Barcelona.
we always knew this was going to happen. It just needed them to get there first.
Yeah.
Last year there was only one
But I
doing
think Ideval put it best, talking about it last season, saying that the toughest stage of the Champions League is before the quarterfinals, is the playoffs. Because the only time where you have a 1 and 2 legged... Oh no, it's the only one-legged game. You have no chance to make up for it. And that's obviously what got knocked out in last.
He's running off the ball.
Gilly win. Oh, wasting time and held it, but I'm choosing who's going to take the throw. Zadrazil. Got to move this ball quickly.
They got to go. Oh, McKay to get
Magdalena
running away with the ball.
Shock. Here's Stanway. Ball got... I might be an unrelated incident, to be fair. Could have been when she jogged over to take the first throw. Ball goes long from Magdalena Eriksson. Headed away by Lotta Wubben-Moy. Viggersdottir.
They've got to fire it in there and what they're doing.
Magdalena Eriksson lumps it in there. The cameraman wasn't on it. He is on this one as McCabe hooks it away.
I think we've still got a minute because of all the times that referees made it abundantly clear. She stopped her watch. Watch her now blow it straight on 5.
Smashes it into the box. Flicked on in there, and that will fall to Van Domselaar. I've probably shown about 2 or 3 minutes if the referee's actually been stopping her watch all those times because Van Domselaar was down for a bit. Moy was surgically reattaching her boot apparently, and McCabe was fanning around in this corner. Van Domselaar wants to send this long, encouraging Arsenal players forward. And she boots it out of her hand, very much clears that halfway line, and Magdalena Eriksson wasn't alive to that one. Mead knocks it into the home end.
Still time.
Indeed there is. With so many times the referee stopped their watch in the most egregious way possible. Most obvious. And that is full time here at Meadow Park. Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 2. A historic win, a big win for Renee Slegers. Unbeaten in 11 matches in charge of Arsenal women. And a big scalp here as they claim Bayern Munich. They top the Champions League group and will seed as first in the quarterfinals. That is big for Arsenal. Very, very big.
Yeah, huge win for the Gunners. The biggest name they've beaten under Renee Slegers. The unbeaten run continues and they go into the winter break in absolutely incredible form. A lot of highs for the Gunners. A real positive atmosphere. A big win tonight. It was gifted to them at times by Bayern Munich, and I think that they'll be very frustrated, including Strauss.
And that is a noticeable caveat, but it doesn't take away from the fact they lost this team 5-2 under Jonas Eidevall, and they beat them 3-2 Obviously, there's other contributing factors, but that is a big scalp and a big reason Renee Slegers can use if she wants that Arsenal.
What a way to end 2024 for Arsenal, and they will come back in 2025 with some big games in January, big games in February to prove a point once again. But they're back. They are absolutely flying.
Indeed, they are. I think that rounds up this evening's UWCL action. We are off now for a winter break, but we will be back when the Women's FA Cup gets back underway on the 12th of January. So, that weekend, I think there's games on the Saturday as well. So join us then. Until then, there will be posting loads of videos. We're going to be breaking down every team in the WSL, how they've done the first half of the season, what they need to do in January over the winter break. So look out for that, and obviously we'll have our usual content going out. We're hoping to be posting Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then those will be dropping daily through the first few weeks of January. So look out for that. That, though, is everything from us today. Thank you guys very, very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.